Mustafa Kemal Atatürk died on the 10th November in 1938. His last word was, "What time is it?" It was 9 a.m. We, Turkish people, commemorate him with respect and longing every on the 10th November. Sirens ring and we stand in homage for a minute at 9 a.m.
Today is the 10th of November instead, so I'm going to give information about his life. He was born in 1881 in Salonika. His mother's name is Zübeyde Hanım and his father's name is Ali Rıza Efendi. Mustafa completed his secondary and high school education in Salonika. When he is in secondary school, his maths teacher gave the name Kemal. Then he went to Istanbul to go to a military school. In 1905, he graduated with the degree of captain. After graduating, Mustafa Kemal was assigned to many places such as Damascus, Sofia, Salonika, and Istanbul. During the World War I, he came to be known all over the world by his achievement in Çanakkale. As a result of facing many difficulties, Mustafa Kemal and his friends cleaned up the country. Mustafa Kemal was also caring about people's freedoms, so he founded the Turkish Republic on the 29th of October in 1923. For his country, he made a lot of innovations. He was also caring about women's rights, so he gave the right to vote and be elected.
Atatürk has affected the whole world. Many leaders have opinions and phrases about Atatürk. Some of these are as follows. Franklin D. Roosevelt, President of the United States. My sorrow is that it's no longer possible to fulfill my strong wish to meet this great man. General Douglas MacArthur, Commander-in-Chief of the Far East Forces, U.S. Army. He was a soldier-statesman, one of the greatest leaders of our era. He ensured that Turkey got its rightful place among the most advanced nations of the world. He has given to Turks the sense of self-confidence and adherence to the Turks. That forms the foundation stone of a nation's greatness. I take great pride in being one of Atatürk's loyal friends. U.S. Army General Wesley Clark. Probably no other 20th century leader did more for his country than Atatürk. He brought Turkey independence, changed its alphabet and culture and created a secular democracy. And probably no 20th century general had any better battlefield in skill or discipline. Lord Patrick Kinross. Atatürk was one of the greatest statesmen of everyone, who has lived and died throughout history. At no time did he dwell on the period in which he lived. He would see the future and accordingly would carry out a task.
Atatürk Memorials in the World. Mexico City. The Atatürk Monument, built by sculptor Said Rüstem in 2003, was taken to Mexico City, the capital of Mexico, with the efforts of Ahmet Eren, the president of Cement Works Employee Union. The opening of the Atatürk Monument, the city, was held on 29th October 2003, and it still continues to host its visitors on La Reforma Street today. Wakayama, Japan. In Kushimoto, the town of Wakayama, there is an Atatürk statue inside the Turkish Museum. The signature of Mustafa Kemal and the word "Peace at home, peace in the world" are placed on the statue. Astana, Kazakhstan. An important Atatürk statue is located on the banks of the Green River in the city of Astana. The opening of the statue was made by the President of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev, in 2009.
Franklin Roosevelt. My sadness is that my craving to meet this man is no longer possible to come true. Winston Churchill. Saved Turkey in the war. After the war, the death of Atatürk, who resurrected the Turkish nation, not only for the country, is also the biggest loss for Europe. Each lost and sincere tears shed by the people, he is nothing more than a manifestation worthy of this great hero and modern Turkey's ancestors. Eleftherios Venizelos. Such drastic changes rarely occur in the life of a nation in such a short time. Those who do these extraordinary deeds undoubtedly desert the great man character of the world, and so Turkey can boast. Vladimir Ilyich Lenin. Mustafa Kemal was not a socialist, but it seems that he is a good organizer, high understanding, progressive, well-thought, and intelligent leader. He is fighting a war of liberation against the robbers. I believe that the imperialist will take pride and defeat the Sultan with his fund.
Atatürk, as the president of the newly formed Turkish Republic, was not only founded to Turkey, also enabled the country in the political, economic, and cultural field. He made primary education free and compulsory, opened thousands of new schools all over the country. He also introduced the Latin-based Turkish alphabet, replacing the old Ottoman alphabet. Turkish women received equal civil and political rights during the Atatürk's presidency.